Game begin.
Good morning, guys. I'm mostly going to focus on some 3DS gaming. This is one of my ultimate Nintendo GameCubes. I always get hundreds of questions on my Etsy store about how well do things play, what games are included, and how are the menu systems, how do you exit, all the easy stuff. And it's just come to figure out that there's so many things that people have gotten bad tastes in their mouth by ordering pre-configured hard drives that have like really old emulators on them. I mean, we're talking years, and stuff that doesn't work. It's just been thrown into a folder. And these, I want you to know, is like a true hobby of mine, and I want these images, like when people get them, I want them to love them. Like they're just like, this is, the coolest thing I've ever had. It works wonderfully. It's easy to navigate. It's easy to exit out of games. It's easy to, Anyway, so one of my key things here is that someone wants to see a few games, so I'm going to start with the ones they requested, which was, and if I hit select, I can go down here and change to letters real quick. So if I want Legend of Zelda, I hit L for Legend, and then they're in here as you can see in the wording down there, Legend of Zelda, and then blah, blah, blah. So we got these 4 versions, and we'll demonstrate each one, how well they play, and how they load, how long does it take to load, all those wonderful questions people are always. Now, the key thing about 3DS games is people were like, how, I don't have a touchscreen, obviously, not many people do, and how am I going to use the feature at the bottom? Well, the way that's designed in Batocera is that, and this is my orange GameCube down here, which you can't see, but this, if you look, when I move the right thumbstick, I'm going to get a cursor. This is just going to be like my finger, so I'm going to hit the A button to start this, but like I could select this with, as you would your finger, and then I push in on this. This is not only the cursor, but it's also the select. So I say like rename, where'd you go? Enter. Begin. There we go. Alright, cool. So here we go. I do have the sound, so let me. On this particular Odroid H4, it's got plenty of horsepower to keep everything running at 100%. You can turn on frames per second, but as you can probably tell, it's so all my buttons are already pre-configured. And if you look how the A and B button are located on the DS, that's how it is on this controller. So A is up here, B is down here. B is more of your normal clickable button in these games. That's just how it was set up to begin with. You didn't hit A for everything, you hit the B down here. And then of course, with your other console systems, they've switched the A and B, but then you got PlayStation, which has, triangles and X and all this stuff. So anyway, go through here. Everything's snappy. I've downloaded all the bezels for all the games. They all have their own unique bezels. Blah. You mean? So whoever buys this particular console will have this save file. So I'm gonna hit A and new other thing has been. Or just your priority, of course. Okay. And boom, we're done. Alright, so I think that's enough of showing everything's gorgeous and how it works. Now if I want to take my cursor down here and click on gear, I can see it and close or items, which I've none. That all worked with my right thumbstick. And then my left thumbstick's controlling my character over here. So everything's really clean. It just feels really good, I assure you. So, alright, I'm gonna hit start and select now. I've saved. And it's gonna bring me back. Alright, we're going to jump over to Star Fox and then we'll come back to some Zeldas. ST. So there's versions. There's this one, which is a newer ripped / decrypted game version of this one, and then there's this one. So we're gonna go with the regular one, and then we'll show you the newer version. This one's a .3DS file, which they consider like an older version of how they rip the games. The new one's a CXI file, and not to be confused with an XCI, which is a Switch game. But this is it. So I hit start. Down here I'm using just the analog stick, so I can hit main and hit A or B. And so hopefully, let's see if we can skip. Alright. So start. Alright, so down here it wants me to tap. Okay, so I can change things here, or I can just confirm I'm using my right thumbstick. Alright, welcome to training mode. Whoa. Feels good.
Let's practice the basics.
Use the circle pad to steer. To ascend, slide the circle pad up. To descend, slide the circle pad down.
Makes good sense. There's some, let's see, the 3DS has gyro. Okay, well, we'll see how that works. Hold the system neutral position. We'll just go through this and see if how this works. Tap the B, realign the gyro, hit the B. Gotcha. Pants, okay. Turn on gyro controller. See, we can hit no here, so I can continue using the controller properly.
Hold the L or R button while turning to move left or right quickly.
So,
press the L or R button twice to do a barrel roll. It repels enemy fire. Press the Y button to launch a bomb. Press the Y button again. Detonate it.
Ooh, alright. Obviously not.
To fire your laser, hold the A button if you want to charge it.
Alright, so I'm not very good at this, obviously. I'm more of a Zelda person.
Press it again to fire and charge shot.
I'm pushing all the buttons down. Kill. Alright, cool. Alright, well, to me, I'm going to go down to main menu. Will be lost. Yes, please. Main menu. I always exit out of the game before I actually hit start and select. Just probably best practice. But everything has been tested and played, and they're all a wonderful amount. I'm going to hit and say there's 253. There used to be 252, but I added an extra version of Star Fox in there. All these fun games, everything works just as I've been showing you. You got Bravely Default and the second one, man. You guys can't go wrong with these two games. Let's see, we've got the cave stories. Just a plethora. So we'll go back down here to go to L. And then we'll try the next Zelda. Alright, let's do a quick Ocarina of Time 3D. Hit my start button here. Again, I can move my cursor over here and click these with touch screen, or just hit A. Oh, I hit the B button. Sorry. Alright, let's hit start. And then A. R, G, R. Retro Gaming Rewind. Yes, this is okay. Okay. So hit A. Yes, start my game. I will turn up a little bit of volume here for you. Hopefully we can hear you. It was working really nicely in there. So. I don't think I can speed through this at the moment. Doesn't look like anyway. He's having a nightmare. Alright. Let's see what we've got. No, he's still in Zelda. As you can see, it's running very smooth. I think you can see the very top of the screen, just making sure. We're gonna go into the tree here. Come on, let's go. We'll skip through as fast as I can here. But it's got the bezels, it's got a picture of the 3DS to give it that more of a feel. So you can see both things. Obviously most people aren't going to have a screen that they can flip sideways, but you can actually rotate a widescreen screen to vertical, and then but see how snappy it is. Just the video and the graphics are spot on. Anyway, you could turn the screen so that you would have a longer view and have more of the top and bottom of your DS in the screen, but otherwise it's still comfy. Gonna wake it up, wake him up. Wake up, come on. I'll get a little bit of gameplay in here. No, not awake yet. Alright, so here's him moving around. We're gonna leave the room here, but then down here, if I need to click on some, you know, like gear or back or map, it's all very easy to navigate. And then once you get the hang of understanding that the right thumbstick is your, which, you know, on the DS, as you can see on the 3DS, it doesn't have a right thumbstick, so the right thumbstick down here is for the perfect use for your sort of a mouse for your touchscreen area instead of having to use your finger. So, and it's always ready to go. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, everything's great. So let's start. Zoom here. I can hit save. Hold on a second. Yes. Oh, I should have quit. Don't save and quit. So like I said, I always try to get back to the main menu, then exit out of the game, and boom, there we go. Okay. There's a few things for you to look at. I'm gonna let it go for a second and just randomly pick anything and go. Not Pile Wings Resort. That's a weird one, but why not? You can see it has its own nice little bezels, and whoever made all these is just brilliant. Took a lot of good time. As you see, this is gonna work great. Looks good. Hello. I'm gonna reset or exit out of the game. Here's all your really fun stuff. Pokemons. Look at all these. These are gonna be a blast. Pokemon Sun, hell yeah. Pokemon X, Y. Can't go wrong with Yveltal. Of course, Xerneas. There's a handful of Japanese in here, but almost everything is US or European, which means you can still choose the English language on all of them. That's about it. I want to show you at the moment. Wii games, tons of Wii games in here, and they all work the same way. If you want motion, you can use one of the others. 1071 Game Boy Advance. I made this myself for the Japanese section of 265 Japanese games and 575 USA games. Pretty much everything. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy N64, Super NES, Game Boy Color, Nintendo. Alright. Thanks.